Hello folks, welcome back to Informatica Training e-tutorial. Well guys, in this part of the tutorial we are going to see how things are going to be happen on slowly changing dimension side in Informatica Power Center, and how update strategy transformation help us to achieve SCD, which stands for slowly changing dimension type 1. Well, in this we are going to see how the SCD type 1 will be performed. Also in this part of the tutorial we are going to see how XML source will be used inside Informatica Power Center. Well, let's have a look on slowly changing dimension first of all. Well, slowly changing dimension is clearly saying it's a dimensions which is changing very slowly. Well, I can put up one example over here, and by that I would like to describe in front of you how actually slowly changing dimension happened in basically a data warehousing. Well, I can make it a customer. There is a customer ID, and there is a column called customer name, and there is a column called customer, or I can call it just a name over here, and location and date. Let's have a look on this table basically, where customer ID will be, let's call it 111, and I'm going to have it a name over here. Let's say call it Bob, and location is New Jersey, and the date of it is going to be, let's call it 12/12/12. Well, this is one record I have now, but I'm going to add it one more record over here, calling him a job, and he's in New York, and his date is 13/13/13. Well, I just wanted to show you by using this example that how things are going to be slowly changing. Some part of the things are very slowly changing in any any manner of my data warehousing or in table. Well, here at this place you could see there is a table where we are showing up how a customer is changing their location. I just wanted to show you how the changes of the location has been happened for the customer who's using AT&T network. So it's a AT&T network user. So he's nothing but he's a AT&T network user, and his current location is New Jersey and New York. Bob is from New Jersey and Job is from New York. Well, the same thing, I just wanted to copy it, and I just wanted to present you showing that some things are very slowly changing or sometimes not changing. If I'll say Bob location is New Jersey, it may change or it may not be, because location is one thing which may not be changing very rapidly. It's changing very slowly. So if the changes has been occurred, how we are going to track down how these changes are going to be monitored, or how these changes are going to be calculated. Let's say Bob, when he was in New Jersey, he was using AT&T network. Now he is using Vodafone. Let's call it like now he is using Vodafone. Now he is using Vodafone. Well, he changes his provider, and he turned into he turned into the Vodafone user, where his location has been changed to, let's say, Colorado Spring, CS, and I can call it Illinois. So I'm just changing it from Colorado Spring to Illinois. His location has been changed, where he has also changes is a service provider. So being as a AT&T user, how AT&T is going to manage their data basically? Because so far Bob and Job were staying in New Jersey and New York from last 20 years, and then they moved because of some constraint to Colorado Spring and to Illinois. Well, that has happened after 20 years, where AT&T has fixed record that they are located in New Jersey and New York. So this type of changes like locational changes, phone numbers, are something which is not rapidly gonna change. Sometimes the name also be considered in a slowly changing dimension. Sometimes people changes their name once in a lifetime or sometime never. So these type of changes, if you need to update it, because if you are having a source over here called New Jersey and New York, and if he's changed his service provider to Vodafone, so now his location is also changed. Vodafone is capturing this data. Well, he don't know about that the previous location. But generally what happened, while we are considering and managing data, we always ask for these details like where they were previously and what type of provider they were using and what was the provider and what are the facility they used to give us. So those things, if you captured, the intention is to understand from where the user belongs and what type of users he has already been checked out and what type of facility he has or he had already, so that this provider will provide a better prospective on to their end so that they can remain on Vodafone. Fine. So those type of changes, how it is going to be managed. The first thing is we have categorized this slowly changing dimension in several types, where the two types are generally used in the real time. They are nothing but type 1 and type 2. We call it in short SCD, slowly changing dimension, and it's type 1, and we have SCD type 2. Well, let me consider SCD type 3, which is not been in use in real time basically, but anyhow I'm going to explain it all those three, where we know that what is slowly changing dimension. If only you have to capture these records, like what is the update I have it. Like if you having existing record AT&T, let's say AT&T has these records already. If you want only the updates, from the existing customer, then he will go for SCD1, where SCD1 said it used to take up the updates by using update. If update is coming, we can call it update as update by using update add update, and by using any update has been happened. If it is not there inside it, let's say there is a new customer added over here, so this record has been updated, right? This record has been updated with Mon, and he is from DC, alright, and his date is this one. Okay, so let's say like he has also moved out from somewhere else and he's been added as a new customer here. Well, this is a new customer, so this is also an updated record over here. So how this is going to be considered here at this place, how you're going to consider this particular data over here if it need to be. Well, these all data records are basically going to be my update as insert. Update as insert. So we call it update, which is recorded here, but it was not present, so we can call it update as insert because it need to be inserted here. So that is nothing but an update as insert. So generally in SCD type 1, we used to get the update, and update methods are update as insert, and if the data has been deleted, then it will be another update which is going to be called as update as delete. So these are my significance of SCD type 1, where we wanted to take up update as an update, and we wanted to take up my update as insert, and also we wanted to take up my update as delete. If anything goes happen on this, we are going to call up this is nothing but this is a SCD type 1. So from the data warehousing, it is very important so that we can manage these all things onto the R end. Well, in SCD type 2, we are not only considering how things are going to be happen uh, on the update side, while also managing my history. Well, let's have a look here. I can say that 111 Bob was previous location New Jersey, and he changes his location to Colorado Spring in after 20 years. So well, what's going to be happen is this is nothing but a history of the Bob, and this is the current information about the Bob. So I just wanted to keep it both the information so that I can understand that Bob has moved from New Jersey to see my Colorado Spring. Well, with the case of job also, I just want to consider New Jersey to New York to Illinois. So how you're going to keep it both the things onto the target side, because target has already the load with these data, or maybe this data, where I just wanted to have a history, both the records. So in SCD type 2, actually we actually takes data updated record with history. We manage history and updated record both over here into the SCD type 2. Well, in SCD type 3, we only manage partial history of data. That means I'm going to manage the history of the data which is really required. Let's call it like I just want to track down job, because job is moved from New York and he's still using AT&T network. Let's call it like he's still using AT&T network, but his location has been changed to New York to Illinois. So I just wanted to consider this person's location history and the current location both together. So that will be dealt under the SCD type 3 called partial history of data. So slowly changing dimension type 3 actually tells us about to store or to capture partial history of data, where SCD type 2 tells us about capturing updated record with history, where type 1 is only about the updates in 3 different formats. We can have a update as a update as insert, and update as delete. So these all things we are going to check out by using basically several transformations listed inside the Informatica Power Center. Well, for the first case, I would like to say, for the first case of type 1, here we are going to experience a transformation, inbuilt transformation, which actually gives us update as update as insert, update as delete, and update as reject also. So basically I'm going to do this operation of SCD type 1 by using update strategy transformation, where update records with the history means SCD type 2 will be carried out by group of transformation using systematically ordered so that we can have updates as well as history together, where update strategy transformation is also going to be associated. Well, let's move on and let's check it out the next slide, where I have shown the mapping of this SCD type 1. We will have the employee table, and in this employee table basically we will have employee a flat file where we will have some data records. The data records has already been shown in the bottom, so I'm going to explain it. Where we have a source qualifier for the flat file, then we will have a transformation called update strategy transformation, and then we'll have a target where we wanted to add one more transformation here called sequence generator. So this sequence generator or sequencer is going to be used for the purpose of generating a specific sequence which is only going to be appeared in slowly changing dimensions or data warehousings. Alright, so basically what it does, it actually generates a key. Wait a second. It actually generates a business key, so that let's map it this thing, and also there is a mapping going to be happened not here. Basically the mapping will be happened from the sequence generator to the target side, where target will contain one extra column called key column. Target will contain one extra column called key column, or let's call it B key, business key, or we call it surrogate key, basically S key. So that S key will be generated by sequence generator transformation, and other things are going to be same over here. So we will map it all this row which I'm getting from the update strategy, where inside the update strategy transformation we are going to mention that how the update is going to be captured, whether it is onto the method of my insert, which is going to be shown in the expression by 0, and or update as a update 1, and update as a delete 2, and update as a exec 3, depending on the source and target table how the changes has been happened. Where insert or where update strategy operation at the target side will be happened by using insert, which actually inserts the record in the target if it is not there. Update as a update means it's going to update the record into the target if it is existing there. Delete means going to delete the record from there. That is also an update, because the table got updated with one row of data deleted. But update as insert, for each update it inserts a new record and load into the target. Update else insert, if update the record, otherwise exits, else insert a record. So these are scenarios will come across in front of us when we are talking about update strategy transformation. Basically it's an active transformation which flags the record from insert, update, delete and reject data driven operation. Where the most important thing what we wanted to tell you is update can be taken in target in two ways. Basically it's not only the update strategy transformation. The first one is my update strategy transformation at mapping level, but if I don't want to use a update strategy, we have another way using a target table operation at the session level. We have an option on the session level onto the target table side that we can check the option, and by that we can get update as insert, update as update, and update as a delete. So let's check it out how the tables looks like before it was and after it got updated. So let's say this is my target table with this status, where the employee Manoj, Dev, Jolly, Polly, Tigu, Sam is enlisted, where Manoj has change of city called my New Jersey, and it has also been changed, like the changes has been done onto the countryside as well. Well, country and the city both got changed for Manoj, where rest of the uh, employee has same city and country, where I can see onto the target table after update and insert, you could see that the source has now status changed about Manoj. That is nothing but he actually moved to New Jersey, United States, from Karnataka, Bangalore, India to New Jersey, United States. Well, we have another customer or employee record has been added over here whose name is Dan. Dan, his address is 27, has 27. His phone number is 234, and he is from Texas, United States. So this record has been added over here. So basically you could see update has been happened with Bangalore to New Jersey and India to United States, where update as a insert has been happened because I can see in the previous target table I didn't had Dan's record, where it's been inserted over here because it's a fresh record available, so it will go as a update as insert. So this is my table, comparative table, which we are going to use it in presenting my update strategy. Well, also wanted to give an overview about my XML source. It's pretty straightforward. We will have XML file here, and that XML file will be taken up and it will be mapped to the source qualifier, which will come automatically by default called XML source qualifier, and at the target we can load it as we want. It doesn't matter. The target should be my XML file. This is all about for this tutorial. Thank you very much.